There you go.
Yes, you could say that. Yes.
All right. Now, if you go to the Facebook page of KTRS.com, you'll see a viral video that is going out of KTRS's own Dan Strauss being dragged from the producer booth.
The nerve.
Because the producer booth was overbooked at the time. It's gotten like 10,000 hits already on Facebook. It's going crazy. Everyone's talking. It was clearly a parody on the United Airlines story, but this United Airlines story just will not go away. Brad Melke is up to his... up to his free peanuts in this United Airlines story. Good morning, Brad Melke.
Hey, good morning, guys.
What's the latest?
Well, the latest is that United is now not just worried about, ramifications from David Dow, the customer that was dragged off, who has lawyered up. They also are trying to appease some of those passengers that were on the flight. They've offered refunds to all of those passengers, whether it be cash or miles or vouchers or whatever they want. They say, we'll hook you up. In the meantime, David Dow has retained some high-profile personal injury lawyers. They're holding a press conference later today, just hours after they they put in some court filings asking United to hold on to any pertinent records, surveillance videos, internal emails, incident reports. So that's the type of thing that you would do if you're getting ready for a lawsuit, or at least threatening one, perhaps to get a big settlement.
Why would they give money to the passengers who were just watching this?
Because their flight was diverted.
I think it has more to do with a PR perception, right? That they really are trying to make amends after that initial email where they called Dow disruptive and belligerent. Now they're saying it's not his fault at all. We are the ones to blame, and if you're to blame for this big kerfuffle and you're taking responsibility, then I guess it makes sense to help people out. Brad,
the plane didn't get off on time, right? The original plane, that was delayed for hours, wasn't it?
Oh, hours. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. All right, stay tuned, I guess. Boy, it would have been a lot cheaper if they just would have offered somebody $1,500 to get off the plane.
I was about to do. That's part of it too. And President Trump actually weighed in on that in his interview with the Wall Street Journal. He called it horrible, and he said we shouldn't stop overbooking flights. That's a free market sort of right, I guess. But he also said free market cuts both ways. There should be no limit on what passengers getting bumped can be offered by the airlines. And he said at some point I would get off the plane. So there you go.
There you go. We can all agree with that from President Donald Trump. All right, Brad Melke, have a good day. Thanks for checking in.
Thanks, guys.
707 Big 550 KTRS. Can we play the audio? Do we have the audio? All right, here it is. Here is what transpired. It seems to be happening everywhere, all over the country. Dan Strauss, the world's worst producer, was minding his own business, doing his job yesterday when Matt Dorsey, yes, nepotism at its finest, Matt Dorsey. Well, truth hurts. Goes in, Matt Dorsey playing the United Airlines security guard, comes in and look at what transpires after that.
Hey, Dan, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We're going to need this seat. We overbooked in here.
Overbooked? No, I can't give up my seat.
No, Dan, I get it, but we prioritized, and I'm sorry, we need this seat, okay?
But no, we have listeners here.
No, Dan, okay, guys, Dan, I'm sorry.
But I can't do that.
Seat,
no,
Dan. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not giving up my seat.
Oh my God.
They literally picked him off the ground.
Yes.
They should have done that to Dan Strauss years ago.
I think he got a rug burn, to tell you the truth.
They should have done that years ago, even if there wasn't anybody sitting in that seat. World's worst producer. All right, then comes yesterday, minding our own business, and Dowd Bennett, our favorite law firm here in town. If you're ever going to sue someone, who do you call? Dowd Bennett, right?
Who you going to call?
Dowd Bennett. Right. They're the ones who, when the Cardinals got in trouble with Hackgate with the Astros, who'd they call? Dowd Bennett. Who else? I mean, it's every time Dowd Bennett. $1 billion settlements.
These are some very high profile.
$1 billion settlement represented by Dowd Bennett. Right? I mean, people hire Dowd Bennett so they don't get sued. Who's your lawyer? Dowd Bennett. Okay, never mind. We're not going to sue you because we're going to lose anyway. So the St. Louis City and St. Louis County and the Visitors and Convention Bureau have hired Dowd Bennett to sue the NFL for breach of contract for the Rams leaving St. Louis.
Oh, for some reason I thought it was a different law firm.
It is
Dowd Bennett, huh?
It is Dowd. Yeah, it is Dowd Bennett. There's another one in there, but
okay. Oh.
But Dowd Bennett's, they're the heavy hitters. So there you go.
What are your thoughts on that?
I kind of want to know why it took them 15 months. And I read Jim Thomas's story, which Jim Thomas will be joining us here in about 6 or 7 minutes from the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. Hey, if we can get some money out of the NFL or the Rams, I say sue, baby, sue. But, what are they going to do? Are they going to come back? They're just going to look for a chunk of money, and so they give us a couple of money to pay off something. Maybe they should sue for $60 million so that we can build an MLS stadium.
Oh, boy. How did you work that into it?
Maybe they could sue the NFL demanding that the NHL start playoff games at 7 o'clock.
And you worked that into it, too?
7:10.